Greetings everyone, I am the goddess known as Jackie Gates. First I want to thank everyone. As you probably know from the past couple of videos, I was questioning a lot about what I was doing here online, how I was setting up my life for the future and for success in the future. And I really hit a wall of doubt. And it's an interesting thing. I do believe that the 30-day challenge had a lot to do with this. Now, Joe Schroeder says a life worth living is a life recording. The brilliance of that statement is that not only is a life worth living when you record all your ideas and you keep, if your short-term memory is as short as mine is, your ideas tend to come and go really quickly unless you write them down and capture them. But I also believe that if you are writing about your life every single day, which is what's been happening with this 30-day challenge, sometimes I'm not writing, I'm videoing, but nonetheless the focus is there, you tend to start noticing things. You notice patterns. You notice the things that you always say. You notice the excuses that you always make. You notice the things you don't do as much as the things you do. And this is very revelatory. So I do think that my hiccup a couple of days ago in my confidence levels has a lot to do with the fact that I have been scrutinizing my belief system, my mindset, my focus on the future, my dream for my future and that of my family. So much came under scrutiny over the past 23 days that everything bubbled to the surface. And what was really cool here was that I decided that rather than whining about it, which I must admit was pretty much my modus operandi before this, I decided to ask for help. You know, the Bible says, ask and ye shall receive, seek and the door, knock and the door will be opened. Well, this is an interesting thing, because if you ask from a whiny place, from a position of need, you're not going to get the answers that you're looking for. If you go up to somebody who's wildly successful and go, show me how to do that. I tried and I keep failing, and it's all right for you. You've got everything. You did it. It's obviously easy for you, but you have to show me how to do this. That's not going to win you any friends, and it's also not going to help you any. Coming from a position of power, maybe not hugely powerful, but definitely a position of certainty within yourself, a call to action, makes all the difference. Because I went onto Facebook and said, I have 90 days until my birthday on the 8th of October. I intend to resign from Starbucks by then. I want the 8th of October to be not only my birthday, but my very last shift at Starbucks. And I called out for help with an action plan, because I had been working on it, dithering with it, for about 15 minutes of that focus, and I had been thinking about it for 2 days and not got anywhere. I just didn't, there was a ridge there, and I couldn't get it to move. So I asked, and all these fabulous people turned up. You have to excuse me looking over here, this is where my PC is. Turned up to answer my question, to offer help. Diane Hochman, Jackie Almer, Tom Husby, Joanne Donahue, Michael Michelozzi, Nancy Johnson, John Milton Fogg, all these fabulous people helped. It was very interesting. Firstly, I'm wildly grateful for that kind of help. It's just what is the magic of Facebook. It's what you build relationships for. Network marketing or any kind of online marketing can be a really lonely profession, and this kind of community, for those of you who do not spam your business opportunity right at the get-go, this is the kind of community that you're wanting to build. People who are friends, even though you've never met them face to face. But I digress. So we're talking about asking. And I asked for help. I asked it in the right way, from the right position, and I got the help I wanted. That's going to galvanize me into the next area, this next success. I'm really excited about this, can you tell? But the other thing was that Jackie Alma started talking about notifying your list, notifying people that are going to help you, asking them. This is a big thing that I found when I started my last MLM, and I didn't do it properly, was that I didn't ask the people I know for help. I asked them to buy from me. Isn't that a disaster? I asked them out of a position of need. I didn't say, I'm doing this because I believe it's my ticket to freedom. It's my ticket to beach money. It's my ticket to be able to live in a different country every year for the next 10 years. And I'd love you to pass this information on if you hear of somebody who wants that kind of freedom. How different is that to, you know, I have this really fabulous product and I'm really excited about it, but would you mind buying? Because I really need the sales, you know. Yeah, it's not good. So, my lesson for today, and I have to tell you, I'm going to be challenging you guys just as much as I'm being challenged, because I think I've been much too much the Disney goddess and way too nice on everybody, including and especially myself. So, I have a challenge for you. I want you to be brave enough to ask for what you want. Of course, this means that you do have to know what you want. Don't go around asking for more money. Don't go around asking for, you know, more sales or whatever. No. You need to be very specific. And you need to ask for what you want from a position of power. I would love to hear what you've asked for. And if I can help in any way, I'd be more than willing to do that. Don't forget to opt in on my list if you're on the blog. And do comment if you're here on Facebook. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a growth. This is going to be, looking back 90 days from now, I want to be able to say, I am in a better place than I was then. Don't you want to say the same? We can do this together. This is going to be fun, but it's also going to be a stretch. That's what growth is all about. So ask, and you shall receive, but make sure you're asking for exactly what you want. And come from a position of power. Have a goddess-worthy day.